I'm with Lincoln head coach Mike Jones. Coach, last Saturday against Central Oklahoma, tough loss, but now that you've had some time to watch the film and reflect, what were some things that you liked from your team?
Well, you know what? Like I said, Fluellen's been playing well. Like I said, each week he's getting better and better. Young players that, last week I think we hit a bump. When you got a bunch of young players playing, they played, 3 weeks in a row in this conference. You're going to have a little letdown. I think that we had a little letdown. But I think it'd be a learning experience for them knowing that this is a tough conference. You got to practice hard. You got to play hard. So I think the experience, even though you don't want it, it'll help them become better football players if they work at it.
One player that stood out to me the last couple of weeks has been Morris Henderson. He seems to have really improved as the season's gone on. Is that a product of the blocking being better, or is he just really starting to step up?
I think it's both. I think our offensive line is doing a good job creating holes. Morris is really explosive, as you can see. He shoots through the line of scrimmage extremely quick, and he does a good job of doing it. He runs extremely well, and we just had to figure out how to get him the ball a little more. And like I said, over the last couple of weeks, he's done a good job of making sure he's running the ball, running hard.
Well, you mentioned O'Hara Fluellen. He had his 20th career pick on Saturday. What does he do so well that allows him to always be by the ball?
Well, you know what? I think he has great instincts. The thing about Flu is when the ball's in the air, he does a pretty good job of playing the ball in the air. A lot of times as a defensive back, you see guys, and they seem like they're kind of lost when the ball's in the air, trying to figure out, okay, should I jump? Should I stay down? Flu has a pretty good knack of understanding when the quarterback's releasing the ball, how to get the ball at the highest point and where to catch the ball at and possibly make a play on it.
Well, your last two games are both going to be on the road this week at Northeastern State, and then you close the year at Southwest Baptist. What are you hoping to learn from your team in these final two games?
Well, you know what? I think the last week of the season, this is a different type of week. Today is Halloween, so we had a Halloween contest. We got to keep the morale of the guys up. We got a lot of young players, and we graduating probably I think 11 guys. So I think it's a good mix of young players and old players. Hopefully we can keep building what we've been doing. We haven't won the games we need to win sometimes, but I think we're building the camaraderie on this team. We just need to keep doing that.
Well, what have you seen from Northeastern State on their film?
Very good running back. Second leading running back, or third leading running back in the conference. So we got to make sure we stop the run. Defensively, like I said, our last four opponents have been very similar. They play hard on defense. They run the ball extremely well on offense. They play sound, solid teams. So it's a similar thing we had the last 3 weeks, from Kearney to Fort Hays to last week UCO, now Northeastern. They are similar teams, tough defenses, play hard, physical running attacks, and good special teams.
Well, clearly, stopping the running back is going to be one of the keys, but what are you going to have to do in the passing game once you've stopped the running back?
You know what? Like I said, keep the quarterback in the pocket. I really think this, like I said, when you have a team that runs the ball extremely well, how they throw the ball better is setting up through the run. If you can't stop the run, now you're committing 9 people to the box. Now you're putting stress on the secondary. Well, if you're able to stop the run early, now we kind of make them one-dimensional. But when you have opportunity to run the ball and you overcommit to the run, then you have problems with the passing game.
And then finally, when you're taking a look at their defense, what are some things you're going to have to do on offense this week to have some success?
Like I said, it's the same thing. Put a hat on the hat. I think some of the things we've been having some issues at, and protection-wise, is they run some twist games, things like that, and we have to make sure that we understand what they're doing in their twist games. That's part of it. The pressure game. They did some unorthodox things last week. They were bringing corner pressure last week. So when you bring corner pressure, it brings the extra guy that you usually don't account for. So those are side adjusts. So there's some different things we have to do because we're a young football team or young wide receivers. Got to understand what they have to do when they bring certain guys. And then, like I said, Jake's doing a better job of picking up the blitzes and seeing them. And the offensive lineman just making sure that we understand where the trouble is, whether it's a twist game or if it's a bull rush or a straight, some different type of pass rushes, that we understand what the defensive line is doing and protect.
All right, Coach. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.